Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. Go turn in this quest to Hilor. Then we'll check in on our decrees and then head towards Pulura's fall.
I'll go.
It's good to see you. What can I do for you? We'd like to renew your forces with excellent fighters. Give him Lori's pendant. The Spinner of Nightmares is dead. Thank the gods. But where's Lori? A shadow of understanding flashes across Hilor's eyes. He looks down at the blood-speared pendant, terrified. The walls he directed in his mind come rumbling down. Where is Lori? You killed the Spinner of Nightmares and saved Lori. You saved and killed. Saved. You killed Lori. The first time you see terror on Hilor's face. He doesn't say anything, but moves his lips trying to force a whisper. You killed my Lori, because she was a Spinner of Nightmares. A murderer. A servant of the demons. Traitor. Hilor casts a desperate look at you, as if he was begging for rescue. How could I forget? I've seen it all. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't live knowing this, and I just stopped. I'm sick, right? Yes, I'm sick. And Lori, my Lori, she's dead. His last word becomes a long, mournful wailing. Hilor buries his face in his hands. With a sharp movement, he flings off his monocle and rolls into the floor, glinting at you unkindly. Hilor looks somewhat better than he did when last you met, but he's still far from cured. Commander, I beg you. I picked up the Spinner of Nightmares trail again. I discovered she has a den near the City of Eyes. Oh, Hilor. It would have been too risky to try to storm the place, and I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard. I nearly got to her, but... You well know what Hilor is about to say next. He doesn't even realize that he's repeating his recent request word for word. His sick mind, stuck in an endless loop, not fathom that his hunt is over. Well, gosh darn it. Of course. We'll catch her, Hilor, and return your Lori. I promise. Major Captain's lips cringe in a ghastly smile, and his eyes are full of determination. Thank you for your understanding, Commander. Many told me that I should give up, but not you. You know I'll never stop. This is my hunt. Commander, glad to see you. Unfortunately, the Spinner of Nightmares trail has gone cold again. Her den was abandoned, though someone made a real mess there. But I'll not rest until I found her and saved my baby Lori. I think that's the first quest to get me emotionally charged in this game. It was just handled so well. So you meet this man in Act 1 in Canabras, and he tells you the story about the Spinner of Nightmares. Everything seems so black and white. And then as the story progresses throughout the entire game, it evolves. And as you find out more about the Spinner of Nightmares and Hilor himself, you start to question it. When you think back to Hilor, just how reasonable he was. And he has some standing in the Pathfinder Society as well. So you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't question him. Like maybe the game is trying to subvert my expectations elsewhere, but Hilor is still in the right. And kudos to whoever wrote that quest. And I really think that stretching it across the entire game added to it. It gave it time to build. And, like I said earlier, evolve. Or if it was just condensed into one act, I think it wouldn't have had the same effect. Because then you have Hilor, he's with you throughout the entire game. Like, he's part of the story. And so you get a little bit more attached to him than you would if it was like a one-act quest. Alright, the two blades. A renowned artisan who forges enchanted weapons has come to the commander bearing two gifts. One blade is old and rusty, the other radiates heavenly light and is incredibly sharp. The artisan is offering the commander the choice of whichever sword fits him. Well, this is new. This is the first time I think we've seen an item grant us a decision option. Usually it's companions or mythic paths. I think I'm going to choose that one just because it stands out. Reveal radiance that surpasses both of the artisan's creations. The artisan was stunned at the sight of the commander's weapon. In exchange for the right to study it upon occasion, learn the secrets of true craftsmanship, he agreed to join the crusade and forge weapons for the troops. I have one more day. Alright, let's go rest, then we'll issue a new relic decree. And I saw a new decree down in the list as well.
Follow my lead.
I need to waste resources while I'm resting. Especially in the capital, or the... in Dresden.
Boy, are you certain that setting fire to the temple in Dresden will bring about a sudden downpour?
Yep, that's how it works. The gods protect the temple against all fires or something like that. But let me know when you're about to start. You can bet everyone will panic when they see the flames chucking out all their worldly possessions. Some upstanding citizens gotta keep an eye on them.
I do enjoy Woljif's dialogue. Look forward to having him as a more permanent companion in a future playthrough. Alright, the fate of Baphomet's Fire. The spellcasters who wish to bind the power of Baphomet's flame to a relic that the commander can use. I feel like I misread that somewhere. Now, all that is left is to decide what kind of item this relic is going to be. Here we go. Let's do gloves. The skilled alchemists use Baphomet's Fire to spin fine glowing threads, durable and reliable. With these threads, he sewed a pair of gloves that now hold a spark of Baphomet's power. Last Forces. As events in the world wound take an even more dramatic turn, as the Crusaders spill more of their own blood, the people of Golarion come to understand how high the stakes truly are in this war. When the war reaches its crucial moment, the commander can issue the final call for recruits, and everyone capable of holding a weapon will answer it. But the commander must be wise when choosing the day and hour of such an appeal. An allied Crusader army has been recruited at the commander's headquarters. Army strength is influenced by the number of losses suffered by the Crusaders during the campaign. This decree can be issued only once. We haven't lost a whole lot. I'm not sure why I can't do this one. Did I accidentally get rid of the Voracious Jumble? I have to look at my inventory for that. Let's see why I can't issue this decree. Alright, enchanting the Attractive Impulse. Alright, let's head towards Pulura's Fall. I'm going to take a quick look at my inventory. Yeah, I don't have it. I didn't sell it. At least not intentionally.
As it should be.
Well, not gonna worry about it right now. There's plenty of other relics to research. Purging Chains. This +5 adamantine chain shirt makes its wearer immune to ability score damage. I mean, it's not a bad piece of equipment. I don't think I have a place for it in my current party. Cloak of Resist +6. Is anybody using just a regular old Cloak of Resist? I don't think so. I do think this is an upgrade from Misty Cover. How often are we fighting specifically flying creatures and summoned creatures? It's too circumstantial. Where this is an extra +2 to all of his saving throws. Just because. And then Shield of Holy Thorn. Whenever the wielder of this +3 spiked Holy Heavy Shield uses it for a shield bash, it behaves like a holy weapon, dealing an extra 2d6 points of holy damage to the opponent. Lone Wolf Scale Mail. This +3 Scale Mail grants its wearer immunity to flanking, and a +3 insight bonus to AC against flying and incorporeal creatures. It's funny that we just sold a cloak that gave a +2 insight bonus against flying and summoned creatures. I'm curious how good this looks. It looks kind of cool in the art. Heavy Shield of Elemental Protection. This +2 Heavy Shield grants its wielder Acid Resist 15 and Fire Resist 15. Alright, I think that's it. Nothing outstanding. But Socio got an upgrade. Doesn't really match the outfit. I do like the orange color, though. Alright, let's sell some stuff to him as well. Let's hold on to some of the stuff. I have a place for it on one of my companions. Alright, let's hire some more soldiers. Oh, they're down here. I couldn't see him. Alright. Get them on the move. Go ahead and rest up, just to be safe. We don't need a hearty meal right now. I'm gonna hold off on that. Keep scribing scrolls, though. Ooh, scroll of Sirocco. Yeah, let's do that.
O light of the sword, Iomade, forgive me my sins, and do not leave me in the darkness. I am weak and undeserving of your grace, and still you grant it to me. And that means I still have something to hope for.
Ready for anything?
Alright, let's see who elected to die today.
This spell doesn't
Why can't I
work
charge
like
you?
that.
Well, I can charge you at least.
Mind over muscle.
Let's try this way.
Oh, that never gets old.
That is not far.
My character swings his spear once. The shockwave of the force behind it just causes everything to explode. So he's gonna hit here. I don't know if this army can handle level 9 army or not. I mean, the teleport's off cooldown, so if I need to teleport the other army down here, I can. I'm gonna try and let her handle it, but we'll see how that goes. That's it? What's the point of that? To waste my time? Okay. Alright, so now we want to do a hearty meal. For my daily assimilation training. The sun is not dangerous land. Will not burn your skin. Will not blind you if you look at it. Love the sun. The sun is good. I mean, it will burn your skin if you stand in it too long. Is sunburn a thing in Pathfinder? I assume it is. Alright, Pulura's Fall. Until the fall of Sarkoris, many noble families of Eyes floated their dead on boats down the river to Pulura's shrine that was located here. The goddess's priests blessed and burned the bodies and scattered the ashes over waterfalls. It is believed that the shrine was destroyed along with Sarkoris during the demon invasion. Some question if this is true. And the scouts have reported that a large demon force is on the move near a drained lake in the heart of the World Wound, southwest of Dresden. Alright.
I know what to do.
Like a pretty big area.
Time's not waiting. I am prepared.
Together we stand.
travisi. Ona adayanam. Ona adayanam. Ona adayanam. Matricium turinos. Amanda tracior. Inimosi travisi. Tashani savitor. Inimosi travisi.
No reason to pause.
The world has suffered enough.
I'm gonna do a few extra buffs here. Just because the map looks so large. So I'm gonna go just a little beyond the essentials, but I'm still not gonna use all of my buffs.
You are my favorite aide.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Are we ready to move out?
Alright, large person, my main character, then virtualized buffs. Then we wrap up Nenio's buffs, we can finally continue with the game.
Anything new?
Alright, let me check my spells real fast, because I had that problem previously. My characters kept forgetting spells. Make sure that we are not still suffering that same problem. Alright.
I'll go ahead.
Into the fray!
You crossed the wrong
I assume I'm not
mongrel.
going to charge off now.
Expected outcome.
Not that it really matters. Good. Oh crap. Oh, by the way, good job, Nenio. I don't want you wasting weird for no reason, so let's go and swap you to that for now. Well, mean, that wasn't for no reason. That was a good reason. Exactly what weird is for large crowds of weak enemies. Funerary Dagger of Serna, the Daughter of Spirits. The funerary dagger of a Sarkorian chieftain, hilt bears the following epitaph. And the mighty chief, Serna the Daughter of Spirits. As an orphan who took shelter at the temple, but the spirits gave me strength to build my own fortress. There's a few of them. Okay. Let's go take this. Can I
Focus
charge
on
from
the
here?
goal.
I can!
Our victory is certain.
Now I have Finian equipped so I can actually hit these guys.
This will hurt.
Oh boy. Torn out pages from a Sarkorian book. Years later, into the mountain valley, which for many years had lain uninhabited and had fallen to a state of desolation, rode the prideful rider. His steed was wild and fleet. His tall step helm shone like a gilded mask, and his sharply curved bow could strike from thrice times 300 paces away. Dauntlessly did the rider ride into the remains of the settlement, and drawing up beside the stone pillars into which were carved the images of the ancestors, he bowed low before them, and he sliced open his palm and blooded those same stones. When the rider unbridled his mount and sent him off, for his loyal companion would be of no use to him in the cramped caves, the rider checked his bowstring, descended to the depths, sat down in the largest of the caves, and waited. Soon the pack appeared. They were hungry, wasted, and as such even more vicious, for it had been long since they had eaten the human flesh they so favored. But the rider pulled his bowstring tight, and let fly arrow after arrow. The darkness was no obstacle, as he used sound to guide his arm, till each down to the very last was stuck full. This reads really weird. Perishing, last of the pack creatures opened its maw, and the follower's voice asked, "Who are you, mighty rider? Does I fear to tread here, and am I cursed and rotten life? Tell me your name, my lord. Tell me from what noble clan do you hail?" The rider moved his tall helm, with its gilded mask. Long braids tumbled free from beneath it. It was no man, but the daughter of the wise patriarch, who on the brink of death made her swear one final vow, a vow of vengeance. For years she had roamed, bearing in her heart cold malice and righteous fury for all sorcerers and their ilk. For years, her arrows had cut down despicable sorcerers, while her conviction had only grown in strength and certainty. And at the last hour had come for her to return and avenge the clan whose name has now been condemned to obscurity. She did not answer the dying monster. Vile sorcerers are undeserving of even a word from a worthy person's lips. She burned the pack's stinking bodies, left the caves, bowed before the ancestors one last time, and departed, never again to return.
No time for debates.
Fall!
Alright, let's throw up a haste real fast. Seal, if you get over here and intercept this guy, that'd be great.
You won't survive me.
I know the way.
Well, the ambush was a little pathetic.
I will
Take you! I will resist!
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's head back down. That's all that we're supposed to find up there. Yeah, so when Hilor threw his monocle on the floor, I'd assumed we could pick it up. I didn't see it laying there.
We will
I did
be
check.
victorious.
To the fray!
see that.
And this, I assume, brave? Definitely looks like a perception check, but I guess not. Oh wait, we got a different dagger. Wait, are these all different? They are. So the Funerary Dagger of Vigdeli the Wayfinder. Funerary Dagger of a Sarkorian Chieftain. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Vigdeli the Wayfinder. I reached the end of the steppe, and there I built the houses of my clan, to the envy of Ustalov. I read this one already. This is the Funerary Dagger of Head the Twin. The Funerary Dagger of a Sarkorian Chieftain. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Head the Twin. My brother hid, and I ruled the forest and the steppe, and we are as inseparable in death as we were in life. Then Gwern the She-Wolf. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Gwern the She-Wolf. I walked the paths of spirits. They helped me to defeat the Howling Blood Clan. This is Fionn the Oremaster. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Fionn the Oremaster. I traded with the dwarves, and the weapons of the Fionn clan were the best in the land. Eowyn the One-Eyed. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Eowyn the One-Eyed. Offered my eye as a sacrifice to the spirits. They revealed my future. This is how I was victorious. Aramora the Sky Reader. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Aramora the Sky Reader. The stars revealed their secrets to me, and gave me guidance as I led the Black Earth clan into battle. Ajvni Bloody Spear. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Ajvni... I can't say that. Ajvni Bloody Spear. I own the fortress and lands of the Stagheart clan, until I made the spirits angry. And Ajv the Sweet Voiced. The hilt bears the following epitaph. I am the mighty chief, Ajv the Sweet Voiced. Wherever I went, wars ended and sworn enemies were reconciled. The shape of the stone resembles a tall, thin tree, and its surface feels like the texture of tree bark. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. And the next one we're going to continue to... Did I miss loot back here? Oh, almost missed, Oh, this is Hid the Twin. The hilt bears the following epitaph. And the mighty chief Hid the Twin. My brother Head and I ruled the forest and the steppe, and we were as inseparable in death as we were in life. There was more loot elsewhere. Oh, we haven't been there yet. Okay.
That is not far.
Alright, so I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll continue exploring Pulura's Fall. See if we can't track down Mutasafin or Mutasafin. And, yeah, go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.